What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to talk about the LEGO Star Wars Dark Trooper helmet. As you know from my previous videos, I absolutely love this set. I think this set was the best helmet to purchase in 2023, and it is still available. So that's why I'm making this video. You might be saying I've made a ton of videos about this set already, but I'm going to keep making videos because I want people to be aware that this is still available. And there's a lot of discussion about it. So I'm kind of trying to step in like the Supreme Court, give some points and views, help people out, give my thoughts and opinions, and I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. I am loving everyone that comments their opinions on sets. It is really, really building a great community. So please comment down below your thoughts on this helmet, how you think it will do, and if you invested in it, and will you avoid it at this price point. So let's dive into it. So the LEGO Star Wars Dark Trooper helmet, item number 75343, is still available in 2024 for $69.99. So at this price, I personally am avoiding it. But I am kind of getting the urge to want to buy a few more. Now, full disclosure, I have 100 of these helmets, and I picked mine up for around 55. So that's kind of why I'm leaning on the not purchase side. If I was a fellow investor, or maybe even somebody starting off, for $69.99, I probably wouldn't buy. I would maybe buy one helmet just in case this went insane, maybe two maximum. I would probably allocate my money elsewhere. But this helmet is doing phenomenal right now. So that's why I'm making this video, because I want people to see, and maybe this video might help somebody make a decision on this. And by the comments down below, if you do comment, it will definitely be helpful and appreciated. But I've got a ton of these, and at $69.99, it's a little much for me. If I had unlimited money, I would be buying these instead of other helmets right now because it's just doing awesome. So my opinion on this was a better buy than the Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet. For, let's say, $55 at what I purchased it at, compared to, I think, the $43 that the Red 5 helmet was at. So the Red 5 helmet, I've said in all my videos, I think will be right out the gate, will beat the Dark Trooper helmet, but ultimately, with time, the Dark Trooper helmet will do better. I think the Dark Trooper helmet is around $150 to $180 set, while I feel the Red 5 helmet has a maximum of maybe $150. So $70 is a lot more money. It's supposed to be $60, but Target tends to do this with sets. They raise the price at the end, and pretty much they screw a lot of investors. And I hate that they do it. I really wish they would be sued because it's just unethical in my opinion. But for $69.99, I'm really leaning towards it, and I'll show you why in a minute. So let's take a look at some previous helmets. As you know, I love investing in helmets. I think they are by far the best investment you can make when LEGO investing. So if we look at some helmets right now, the Red 5 has a value of $69.15. So if you bought it for $43 when it was on sale, which I have 100 of those also, you're making a decent profit right now. I'm probably not going to sell these until they hit $100 is my sell price, and I'll start doing increment sales, and hopefully one day we hit maybe $150 for this set. But the TIE Fighter helmet, this is a one-off. No helmet will ever beat this price. But we got the Stormtrooper with the value of $154, absolutely phenomenal. And then we've got Boba Fett, retailed for $60. It's got a value of $69.99. So pay attention to this one. This one has been out for like 4 years. A lot of people said it was going to do well, and it's hovering around $70. And I think that's really, really great considering how many helmets or inventory we have right now for this helmet. But pay attention to the $69.99. We're going to reference that again in a minute. Then we got the Scout Trooper helmet, which was retailed for $50, got a value of $64. This was by far the worst helmet. All other helmets blow this one out of the water, but a lot of people hated the Dark Trooper helmet. So I go against the grain on this one, and I think this was a far better purchase, and a lot of people will regret it. But I see a lot of people comment down below they do not like this helmet and it will do not well. I think because it has so much hate, and it's a Target exclusive, so that means less inventory overall, and a lot of people didn't buy it because they just weren't a big fan of it. I think in the end, you're going to look at the inventory. The inventory is going to be a lot less, which will propel that retail value, or post retail, the retirement price uh, a ton. I think it's going to do very well, and a lot of people are going to regret not getting this helmet. But for $69.99, I'm just I would be struggling as a new investor. I would probably buy a maximum of two just in case they went berserk, which it's going to take a long time. So probably you might not want to invest your money in this. You want to do something for a set that's retiring at the end of 2024. But if you're like me and believe in the helmets, you might be able to earn some profit. It just might take you a little bit longer. And again, please comment down below your thoughts. Would you purchase this helmet at $69.99 if you didn't already have this inventory? Or maybe if you were a new investor starting out this year, would you pick up a few just in case? I always try to pick up a few of some sets that I'm not really a big fan of, or I might consider them overpriced. If they're in a strong line, I might buy them just in case. Because you never know with Lego investing, things could just go berserk, and you never know. So the more you're invested in, the more you're diversified, it can pay off, but it can backfire. So it is a risk and a gamble. But let's take a look at how it's doing on Amazon right now. So retail is $69.99 at Target, and you could get a total of two right now. And you might be able to find them in stock in store. I keep seeing them appear in my store every so often. I went the other day and I saw one. So you might be able to find them still in store depending on your location. But definitely you can order two with shipping. But on Amazon, it is selling for, let's see, $83, $84. You know, this is really a really great sign. This is, I think, doing better than the Red 5 helmet right now. So let's look at eBay. So we're pulling in, let's see, 77, 69.99, 69.99, 79.99, 72. So if we look at what it's on Brick Economy, will it say the market price right now is $75.10. And if you look at the Boba Fett helmet, which has already been retired and has a ton more inventory, has a value of $69.99. And Boba Fett is such a stronger character, investing wise, phenomenal compared to any other set, really. And the Dark Trooper is already above that. So I think that is great, and that's why I have confidence in this helmet. Hey, even if it does bad, I know one day it will hit 100. It will take maybe a long time, but at minimum it will hit 100, and that is a win for me because I'm essentially doubling my money at that point. If it hits 150, absolutely phenomenal, and above that, that would just be gravy. But yeah, if you look, and in my opinion, it's really strong right now. I think these are great prices, and obviously you might see some 60s, but we're in the 70s right now. So a lot of people bought them for 60, so they might be earning some money. And Amazon, it's doing really well. So for the other investors, please comment your thoughts and opinions on this. Would you still buy it at $69.99, or is that too expensive for you? Does that deter you? Would you avoid it? I'm seeing this a lot more on some YouTube comments and Facebook comments where people keep talking about this and potentially purchasing it. So I would absolutely love to hear your opinion. If I were just starting out, yeah, I have to say if I had zero of these helmets, I would probably pick up a few just in case because I believe so much in the helmet line. But I would expect I would have to hold my inventory a lot longer to earn a decent profit. And this is going to be slow. Like I said, a lot of people hated this helmet. And if you're one of those people that hate this helmet, please make your argument. I want to see your argument on why you hate it. I think it doesn't look so bad. Initially when it came out, I thought it looked pretty bad, but then it grew on me, and I'm a big fan of Dark Troopers. I think it's a great helmet. So I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day, and as always, Please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.